hello. We are here yet again with another episode on retirement planning. Today we are looking at key retirement planning milestones. Key retirement planning milestones. And I am your host, Peggy Havula Kalonga Banda of PH Carlos Consultancy. And I am your host today, and we are going to be talking about retirement planning milestones. So retirement planning is a journey, and each decade in your life actually presents unique financial goals. So before we go ahead, I would like to request you to subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell such that whenever we post a new episode on retirement planning, you will not be left behind. Remember to also like and share our page as we continue guiding you through this journey. Okay, so whether you are in your 30s, in your 40s, 50s, or even 60s, this episode will actually guide you through what you need to do to secure a comfortable retirement. Okay, so in segment 1, we'll be looking at retirement planning in your 30s. In your 30s, you are laying the foundation. Your 30s are a perfect time to build a strong financial foundation. Why do we say so? Because the earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. So the key actions that you are supposed to take at the age of 30 is that you need to start saving for your retirement early. You have just started your new job. Your responsibilities are quite few. So what are we saying? Save 10 to 15% of your income, and you can save it to a retirement account, to a mutual fund, or even just a pension fund. In fact, your pension fund actually starts there and then. The moment that you start your first employment, your pension fund is started. So that is a key action that you need to take up. The second thing you need to do is actually build an emergency fund. So an emergency fund requires you to save at least 3 to 6 months of your living expenses in a separate account. Okay, and then with that in mind, it needs to keep on growing. So you are saving to build an emergency fund. Then you also need to eliminate high interest debt. So you need to pay off credit cards, you need to pay off personal loans, school loans, do away with them such that you free up money for investing. Okay, then you need to invest for growth. So you consider stocks, you consider mutual funds, you consider real estate for long-term wealth creation. At this point in time, you also need to increase your income, and by so doing, you will focus on career growth, side businesses, or even acquiring new skills. So that is what you do in your 30s. On overall, you also need to get insurance for your health, for your life, for disability, so that you protect you and your family. So the goal at this time is that by the time you end your 30s, you have at least 1 year of your annual salary saved for retirement. Okay, so that is in segment 1. In segment 2, you are looking at saving in your 40s. Here you are growing wealth and protecting assets. So by your 40s, you should be earning more, meaning that you should also increase the amount of contributions that you are making to your retirement, because here you need to solidify your financial stability. So what are we saying? Increase your retirement contributions. Remember, they were between 10 and 15. Make them between 15 and 20. And then you also need to diversify investments. So balance high growth investments with safer options like bonds and real estate. At this point in time, you'll be able to build your real estate. If it is flats, if it is housing, you decide on what you want to do, but you need to diversify your investments. Then you need to maximize income streams, meaning that you need to consider passive income through either rental properties or even dividends or stocks. And then you also need to reduce your debt aggressively. At this point in time, I'm saying aggressively because you need to work towards being mortgage free and you need to avoid new debts. So in your 40s, you could have already acquired your cars, you would have already built your own house, or probably you could have even built your other rental properties. So even at this stage, because you have children, or we're assuming you already have children, we want you to plan for your children's education. So you start a college fund so that tuition doesn't drain your retirement savings. And then you review your insurance and your estate plan. Ensure you have a will, life insurance, and health directives. At this point in time, everything needs to be reviewed. So your goal by the end of your 40s is to aim to have 3 to 4 times your annual salary saved for retirement. So imagine if you had started at 10,000 kwacha as your pay when you were in your 30s, you were saving between 10,000, between 1,000 and 1,500 every month, meaning at the end of the year, or you would have saved at least 115,000 or so, 15,000. If we call it a decade into your 40s, we are talking that we are having about 150,000 standing at this point in time. So that's why we are saying at the end of your 40s, you aim to have between 3 to 4 times your annual salary saved for retirement. In your 50s, here you are preparing for retirement now. So with retirement approaching, what are you do? It's time for you to fine-tune your strategy. You're fine-tuning it to eliminate all financial risks. So here you boost retirement savings. You take advantage of catch-up contributions if available. That means that you had lagged behind a little bit, but now you need to catch up just to boost it up. And then you shift your investments to lower risk assets. Why? Because you move some funds from high risk stocks to bond and to fixed income assets. So here you are also paying off your remaining debts. We want you to be without Nkongole. So we want you to pay off everything, clear your mortgage, clear your credit and credit card balances, clear everything so that you remain without any debt. After that, you will also estimate your retirement budget, because now you are old. If at all you have any health ailments, you'll be already aware. If at all you don't have, well and good, you can still plan, because you calculate your expected expenses and adjust your savings accordingly. And then you will also review your social security and your pension plans, because if you plan to work after retirement, this is the time that you need to explore the opportunities. So you will consider part-time working or consultancy. That is well and good. Whatever you decide, by the end of your 50s, of your 60s, you should be able to have 6 to 8 times your annual salary, the one that you started with, saved for your retirement. So now that you're in your 60s, what are we saying? Here you're transitioning into retirement. Your transition means it's now time to finalize your retirement plan and prepare for the shift to post-employment life. Okay, so here you finalize your retirement date, you decide when you will stop working and secure the income withdrawals. So you will know that on a yearly basis, this is the amount of money that I will be withdrawing from my account. Then you need to optimize your retirement income. That is you plan your pension, you plan your investments, and your annuity withdrawals. This time NAPSA doesn't give lump sum, so meaning that on a monthly basis, there is an amount that you will be collecting from NAPSA. So you also need to downsize your expenses. Consider moving to a smaller house or cutting unnecessary costs at this point in time, and you will also do a review on your healthcare coverage. Depending on whether you're a sick person or not, you need to ensure you have medical insurance and emergency health funds. Okay, so you also need to update your estate plan because you have all these investments, and you need to review your will. You need to review your beneficiaries. You also need to put in place all the legal documents that are required. And then you need to finally stay active and engaged. Okay, retirement is not the end. Pursue your hobbies, pursue your volunteer work, or start a new project altogether. So the goal is by the time you retire, you have at least 10 times your annual salary saved. So the final thought and the checklist: 30s, you start saving and investing early. 40s, you increase your contributions, grow wealth, eliminate debt. By 50s, you prepare for retirement, for securing your finances. And in your 60s, you transition smoothly by optimizing income and reducing expenses. So we are PH Carlos Consultancy. We can actually help you do your retirement planning. We have one-on-one sessions available as well as group sessions. We are available for seminars and workshops. You can contact us on 0977 435065. The number again is 0977 435065, or email us at info@phcarlos.com. Well, so that wraps up today's episode. If you found this helpful, share it with a friend or family member, and do not forget to subscribe for more financial tips. Until next time, take charge of your retirement journey. God bless you.